Hello, everyone. My name is Lakedra Madison. I am the owner of Hearts of Hope, a corporation based in the city of Milwaukee in the state of Wisconsin. The ideal of our business came from a simple dream turned reality. I was once homeless, and since I had that personal experience, I wanted to be able to impact the lives of those and help them to change their situation around for the better. We formatted our company um, based off of the chronic problem that we have. There are so many individuals and families that face the devastating reality of not being able to have a place to call their own. Because of this, we have increased rates of crime. There's also a devastating hunger factor here. And so, my idea was to take a business that most would think of as nonprofit and make it a corporation. Why? Corporations are more tax friendly, and investors are willing, ready, and able to put their dollars into something where they can see a return on investment. When creating this company, I thought about the needs of everyone who will be involved, not just the people that we'd help with this chronic issue, but also the state tax laws, the banks, the different situations where there were people who simply needed a jump start in life to better themselves. So, in taking all of this into consideration, I decided that the best thing for us to do as a corporation was to start small but think big. Hearts of Hope actually began about a year ago with two single homes. And those two single homes were owned and operated by myself and just my sister. During the ownership and operation of that, we saw that the change that was made was absolutely astronomical. One, as we like to call a case study, was a young man who I'll call Charlie. Charlie was homeless, chronically homeless, due to the fact that he was a veteran of the United States Army and was unable to find employment after he ended his career. This is a very common problem among not just veterans here in our city, but all over the world. When we met Charlie, we noticed that he had some slight mental health issues, most likely stemming from the U.S. Army time that he served, and we wanted to be of service to him like he was to others. So we took one of the houses that we had originally bought to rent out to whomever could afford to help us pay that extremely high mortgage, and instead we offered Charlie the opportunity to use the housing as long as he agreed to attend counseling sessions, mental health repair, and learn how to become financially responsible again. After a year and 2 months, Charlie was out of the housing and on his own. It gave us a pleasure like none other to realize that our simple efforts were able to change the course of someone's life. The second case study was Samantha and her family of three, a single mother who had become chronically homeless after leaving an abusive relationship. After she left her relationship, she no longer had the means financially, emotionally, or mentally to support herself and her children. We then extended the second home that we owned to her. And after 1 year in completion of our self determined program, Samantha and her three children are doing very well, and she is now on the road to becoming a homeowner. With these two situations that had seemed to change someone's life so drastically, we decided to extend our hand in service. And that is how we created our organization. Our organization is actually, again, operated as a corporation. And what we did to make sure that we did the very best we could by the citizens, individuals, businesses, companies, etc., was make this something where it was not only attractive on one end, but all parts. Our idea is to make sure that we not only give someone housing, but to redirect their way of thinking. How we do it? What we do is just like our initial case studies with Charlie and Samantha. We take people who may be in a dire situation and we place them in housing. The stipulation of that is that they become self-sufficient and are able to care for not just themselves, but the rest of their family, if they have one, because this program is also open to single individuals, which makes us a lot different than some of the other state-funded resources here in the city. In reality, some things are here to help some people that may be in that part of life that's a little bit more difficult than other times. However, we do not have a clause that says if you're single, we are not the place for you. Instead, we say to you, if we can help you better yourselves and become self-sufficient, we want to help you make that change. So, we are now operating between 50 and 100 housing units and plan to be in full operation by December 2019. A very hearty goal, but one that we are working at diligently every day. We currently have 25 individuals and family placed in our stream of homes. How do we afford something like this? Well, in the city that which we live, there are numerous amounts of abandoned houses. These properties have been inhabited by individuals who are already somewhat homeless, whether it be chronically or temporarily. Instead of us allowing the banks to continue to pay taxes or the city to have a nuisance property, what we did was make an agreement to say, hey, we'll do the renovation of these homes, take them over, make sure that they're very, very, very beautiful, so that it's somewhere someone is proud to live. And in turn, all we would like is the opportunity to become a tax-free property. Why do we want to be tax-free and we're a nonprofit? Well, we'll use our low-income tax credit housing to take people that are homeless off of the streets, which reduces crime, in turn reducing payroll for the Milwaukee Police Department. Because our payroll is so heavy at this point, they were willing to listen. And now, here we are, able to help so many people get a new start on life. Not only is it a rewarding career, not only is it one that gives us the satisfaction to know that we are doing something good, but it's also very financially beneficial. We'll be honest. This type of work has to be something that you care about, but it also needs to be something that you're paid for because you need some type of determination to keep you going every day. Are we in it for the money? Absolutely not. As a structure, we are entitled to our payroll, just like any other company. However, as a business model, we are also required to reinvest 25% of our annual salary back into the company so that we can continue to expand housing and offer all of the supplies needed for those who have nothing at this time. We are very proud to say that are currently being of operation of 25 people, we have 23 ongoing cases that are successful. Out of those 23 people, 13 are families. Of those families, all of the teens and children underage are currently enrolled in school and successful academic programs. In these programs, they are able to not only earn great grades, but they also have the opportunity to earn scholarships and be recognized by local and universities who are willing to extend things to them like the Hope and Promise program. This is just a start. We want to become a model for cities and citizens like ours worldwide. Being able to end homelessness and hunger in all of the places where we are so able to do. The United States of America is one of the richest countries in the world. There is no reason why people need to be able to have to accept the fact that they don't need to live in a healthy environment. As Hearts of Hope, we are not only expanding our minds and our hearts, we're also offering internships and opportunities, making sure that individuals going into the social services field and works understand exactly what they're getting into. Our marketing plan is simple. We are unlike any other program that is currently available to you. We are able to do what we choose to do to make this a better place. Our distribution is as follows. As a return on investment on all of our investors, they not only get their money back, they earn 10% of annual income, which can be a very hearty paycheck at the end of the day. Why do we do that? Why are we so happy to pay so much money per investor? Well, the more investment, the more housing. the more housing, the more people we are able to help. You know, there are a lot of places, people, and things that will make you promises and guarantees that they want to change the world. But we're actually doing the work. So, if you're looking for something to donate to, a sponsorship that you feel great investing in, you have found your place. Hearts of Hope is not just here to give you some fluff and fancy numbers. You can see our results. You can feel our energy. Our crime rate is reducing in a city that is so overpopulated and underpoliced. Our job opportunities are expanding because there are construction opportunities on the houses that we build. We're able to enroll people in skilled trades programs that they had never explored the opportunity of before. Mental health, which is a huge disparity in our community, is being hands-on addressed, allowing individuals the chance to be re-invited into society without looking down on them. This is not work that we do for a paycheck. This is work we do for payback. Thank you for listening.